Oh, what should I do with my hands? Oh my god. How's this? Hey guys, this is Niko Fawks.
And I'm JJ Harris.
And we are the stars of the new comedic web series, Thank You for Your Service.
All episodes are now available to watch on YouTube.
Yes, they are. And in celebration of our series finally reaching the masses, I thought it would be nice for us to get together and answer some questions about ourselves and the show.
Why the hell not?
I actually got the idea from a message I was sent from a fan that said, "You up?" And I assumed he meant, am I up for an interview? And the answer is yes, I am up. I am way up. I'm not sure why he also sent those unsolicited nude pictures of himself, but let's just say he looked very excited that our show is finally available to stream online. In our series, I play Milo, a slightly neurotic, unlucky in life as well as unlucky in love, little bundle of insecurities who is slowly plotting his escape from the restaurant industry.
And I play Tiff, the charismatic, happy-go-lucky force of nature who lives by the mantra of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And with those introductions out of the way, welcome to our deep dive into the making of our comedic web series, Thank You for Your Service.
So, Niko,
Yes, JJ?
as the writer, producer, and director of this project, why did you choose to make a web series about people working in the restaurant industry?
Well, they say write what you know, and I definitely know what it's like working in a restaurant. I've basically been doing it my whole life.
Your whole life? Oof.
As an actor, haven't you also had to work in a lot of restaurants?
You know, I actually haven't worked in restaurants before.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it just really seemed like a terrible job to me.
Right. Well, I thought you did an amazing job at capturing what it's really like.
Thank you. I just tried to imagine what it would feel like to be beaten into submission, kind of by your own accord, and then choose to plaster a smile on your face while you cater to someone's every whim, instead of, like trying to improve yourself in any way whatsoever.
Well, you nailed it.
You're so sweet. But I mean, it's just like pouring waters and stuff, right?
Yes, there is a lot of that. And carrying stuff.
I bet you have to carry a lot of stuff.
You ask the people what they want, then you carry those things to them. Then when they're finished with those things, then you carry those things away again.
Sounds complicated.
It's actually pretty straightforward as long as you're good at acting like everything's okay when it really isn't.
Right. You're really good at that.
And now we've come to the segment, What's on the Menu, where we will both give our answers to some fun restaurant-themed questions that will hopefully shed some light on who we are in real life.
Can't wait.
Question 1. In love, what would you consider to be your ideal main dish?
Oh, no. I'm not looking for anything substantial. I'm more of an appy kind of girl. Like I want to try a bunch of different flavors, never really committing to one plate. I've got a huge appetite and I'm not easily satisfied.
Great answer. I said spaghetti. I just love a thick noodle and a lot of sauce.
You really do.
And if I don't feel like forking it, I can just slurp it up with my mouth instead.
So true. It's time for the next question.
Ooh, this is a good one. If you were a menu item, what would you be?
Oh, that is a great question. I would be a side of gravy, because the guys all want to dip their stuff in me.
Same answer.
Last question, and this is about everyone's favorite course, dessert. Do you save room for dessert? Or are your eyes bigger than your stomach?
Well, for anyone who really knows me, it's no secret that there's very little I wouldn't do when free cake is involved.
The way to Niko's heart is through his cake hole.
So no matter how big my eyes are, and they can get pretty big, I've always got room for something bigger. And even if there isn't room, it can be a lot of fun just trying to fit it all in there anyway.
God, yes.
How about you, JJ?
Well, anyone who knows me knows I am the dessert.
Yes, I have heard that.
Whipped cream costs extra.
I've heard that too.
So, Niko,
Yes, JJ.
what do you hope people's reactions will be when they see this web series?
Well, I hope people will laugh. I hope they'll be able to see a little of themselves in our characters and their friendship and daily struggles. And hopefully they'll want to share it with a friend or family member who they think will also laugh at and enjoy this show. What about you?
I hope they'll see how gorgeous I am, even in an unflattering costume.
And I hope people will want to hire us for their own film and television projects.
Yes.
And why wouldn't they? You're so talented and delightful.
Thank you. And you are such a treat.
Thank you. And it's just so nice to know that if this whole acting thing doesn't work out, I can always just work in a restaurant for the rest of my life.
You're so lucky.
Which is nice because at least you know what every day of the rest of your life is gonna look like. Same outfit, same food to look at and smell like every day. Just like the same day every day for years. Which is such a relief, because really, who likes change? Spontaneity? Excitement? No, thank you.
Oh, wow.
And as long as you're not like a raging alcoholic, or more likely you are, but you're organized and, carry breath mints and deodorant and an extra shirt in case you throw up on yourself on the way to work, basically you're set for life.
I could never do that.
But none of that matters because I think people are going to like the show. They have to, right? Do you think they're gonna like the show? Oh my god. What if people don't like the show?
Hey, my water is getting low. Would you mind?
Oh, of course. Would you like some ice?
That'd be great. And some lemon, too. Thanks so much. What?